This is Trey Passer. Welcome to my review of Dunkirk. I went to see it yesterday. I saw it in IMAX. Apologize for this review coming up late. Just a lot of things from Comic-Con that I had to review and a lot of editing. So I'm going to be doing a lot of videos today anyway. But anyway, Dunkirk, this is a story in history. This event took place in history in Dunkirk, France, where the Allied forces, the British and the French, were basically surrounded by the Germans and basically trapped on the beach. And they had to try to find a way to get, their ships in to get all the men off the beach before they, they're basically sitting ducks. So they basically had to try to find a way, and they sent a call out to get everybody to try to come and help. And this is the story. Actually, they tell several different stories in this movie, written and directed by Christopher Nolan. They show it from different viewpoints, from the pilots that are, on the Allied side flying. They show it from the men on the ground. Actually, they show it from one of the group of people that come in boats to try to help, get the Allied forces off the beach. So they show you several different perspectives. Okay, and this movie is in this movie. James Darcy, Kenneth Branagh is in this. Harry Styles is in this. The singer, he's in it. Who else is in this? I'm trying to remember. Cillian Murphy is in this. Mark Reliance is in this as well. But again, they tell the story, and brutally and honestly, of exactly what it was like and what they had to go through for that period of time that they were trapped on the beach. And this movie is intense. I mean, there's dialogue in this movie, but not too much, especially in the first beginning part of the movie. Especially, there's a great opening scene in it that just really drives home the reality of war. And if you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they show, again, from different perspectives. Tom Hardy plays a pilot, and they show, from his perspective with him flying, trying to protect, try to shoot down other aircraft and protect the men on the ground. And, it also shows these young soldiers, they're trying to basically, survive on the beach and try to, get on one of the ships to try to get back, to get off the beach and basically stop being sitting ducks. And it also shows the commanders and stuff and what they had to go through. And this movie's intense. That's to say an understatement. This movie is super, super intense. I mean, it shows you the brutality of war and what goes on exactly, and it's really super intense. And it kept my attention all the way through this movie. This movie was super intense, and like I said, you don't get deep characterization in this movie. You don't really need it for this, because it basically hopped from one story to the next, showing you what happened and from different guys' perspectives and stuff. And I think Cillian Murphy, I think, was another standout. He played like he played a soldier, and then he also showed I forgot there's a bunch of young actors that I didn't recognize anything. They played the guys that were basically on the beach trying to survive, going from place to place, just trying to survive and get by. And again, they showed Tom Hardy, he's a pilot trying to get by, and Kenneth Branagh, and I think James Darcy. They were like commanders, struggling with what to do in this harsh circumstance. And like I said, it's intense, brutal, and honest. And this is really one of the best movies I've seen this year. It definitely was super intense. And I mean, you're watching it, wondering what's going to happen next and what's going to happen this time, and wondering if the guys are going to survive. And it's super intense, and definitely worth watching. Again, I saw it in IMAX. Beautiful. I know. I think they say he shot it in 70 millimeter, but it was beautiful in IMAX. And the one thing I noticed, the sound was super intense in IMAX. If you go see this movie, this is a movie that you definitely should see in IMAX, because the sounds of the gunfire and all that stuff, they drove home the point about this is war, and this is not tiddlywinks. This is super intense, and this is war. Okay, and I definitely highly recommend this movie. One of the best movies I've seen this year. Great job by Christopher Nolan. I'm going to give this movie, again, an 8.5. It was super intense, worth watching, and some of the stuff that happens in there is brutal to watch, but it's necessary because it's war, so it is what it is. Anyway, let me know what you think of Dunkirk. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? If you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram in the description box, as well as my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Passer saying so long and take care.